Global changes are coming very soon, formidable and inevitable. The heavens have cast a corridor of eclipses on the inhabitants of the earth, and Mercury retrograde confuses the threads of cause and effect. Everything has converged at a single point in space and time. But what does this mean for the US and the world? What do we have to look forward to after the last shadows of the karmic eclipse dissipate? For in this mystical game of shadows, the truth will prove stranger than any fiction, and the stakes may be your own destiny. The answers lurk in the darkness, slipping away at the slightest attempt to unravel them. But there are those who can. Let's listen to them. Make yourselves comfortable. We're about to begin. Mercury retrograde. Recall that Mercury is the first planet from the Sun. Its orbit is very short, so the year there is 88 days. Each passage of Mercury past Earth, 3.4 times in an Earth year, appears to be retrograde. In addition to past eclipses, there will be another significant astronomical phenomenon in the sky: Mercury retrograde. It means the illusion of the planet moving in the opposite direction. This is an era of change. The world is rapidly reorganizing. The number of stable points on Earth is decreasing. Change will affect every corner of the planet. Life itself is becoming more complicated. So use this time to rethink everything that is happening. What do astrologers say? Astrologers believe that the eclipse period should be used as a real chance for a breakthrough in financial affairs and career growth. The phenomenon is most favorable for activities in the international political field and in the field of education. Those who are active will feel a surge of energy capable of breaking through walls. Therefore, in this period, it is worth trying to solve the cases that previously, under any pretext, postponed for later. The fate will depend entirely on how we show ourselves. In any case, it is better not to stand still. You need to be as active as possible and not wait for things to resolve themselves. It is necessary to act and react to any changes in the situation. The intended positive shift should be helped as if pushing them in the right direction. Venus will give a little impatience and haste. This is also activity, but more frantic, giving a sharp reaction to what is happening. This planet does not like to wait and catch up. It demands immediate decisions. Astrologers predict the strengthening of protest moods in Europe and the flow of population from one country to another in the near future. In addition, they believe that there is a probability of transfer of military actions to space. However, this period has a very big plus. It opens up an opportunity to start everything from scratch and gives a rather powerful starting impulse for realization, creation, and creation. Innovative solutions, high-profile discoveries, large-scale projects, all this is possible if you make the proper efforts. During the period of the eclipse corridor, the world is changing, and for the better. If before the events proceeded lacerally, now we expect a sharp jump. Many people will have to leave their comfort zone for a while. Do not make too much effort. Friends, before continuing, please support our channel with your subscription and likes. And also do not forget to leave a comment after watching this video. Thank you. On April 8th, residents of North America observed the full phase of the solar eclipse, but it will affect all inhabitants of the Earth. At this time, you should try to realize your potential. In the first weeks, it may seem that all your efforts have gone to waste, but you should not worry. By May 25, Mars will show itself at its best and multiply all the realized potential of events. In addition, the full moon in the constellation Sagittarius will add additional energy, giving an impetus to personal achievements in solving the most difficult issues. And the action of the eclipse will be as far as May 25. That is, until this date, there is a real opportunity to improve your life, believe astrologers. This year, the great stellium will be formed from a cluster of planets, and it means that some key event in the financial sphere on a global scale will happen. Astrologers call the whole 2024 a karmic year. This means that each person will have to answer for their deeds committed during the last 8 and 9 years. No one will escape from the answer. Karma will catch up with everyone regardless of age, social status, and place of residence. As a rule, in such times people are more subject to emotions and are more prone to outbursts of anger or anger. As a consequence, conflicts become commonplace, and not only on a personal level, but also on an international level. However, a certain category of people may, on the contrary, become depressed, feel completely apathetic about what is going on around them, and experience a general decline in energy. People may experience mental and physical pain. Instability will also prevail in the international arena. There may be sudden political changes, new conflicts may arise, and old ones may end. The most acute will be problems in the human rights sphere. It is difficult to sort out who is fighting real and who is fighting imaginary enemies. In 2024, the great cardinal transition that began last year will continue to gain momentum. Old projects will gradually crumble. New times call for fresh ideas. Pluto will be very ruthless, cleansing the world of the vestiges of the past, and his close ties with the distant planets will allow to form the conditions for the emergence of a new world. Fateful for mankind will be not only the period from the end of March to mid-April, but also September-October, when the parade of planets will be observed together with eclipses. Also this year, 2 short-period comets, Ponsebrooks and Zijinshan, will fly over us. Both will appear only for a short period, but will have a significant impact. It is very important these days to finally do away with karmic debts. If the relationship is not useful or joyful, it is better to end it or rethink it to reach a better level. When breaking up, it is desirable to preserve good relations. There is no need to leave with scandals and negativity. Cases that previously did not have time to finish will now pile up. You will have to give a lot of time to solve them. Therefore, astrologers do not advise to postpone everything that can be solved now. In the future, you will still have to do it, but physically, it will be much more difficult to take on several cases at once. Perhaps some situations will be repeated, and this time you need to do the right thing. It is important to try not to lie, to behave honestly, both with relatives and friends, and with colleagues or just surrounding people. The probability of conflicts is very high, so you should avoid any heated discussions. You should not solve things from a position of strength. The year is karmic, and any actions will have corresponding consequences. It is also not desirable to get into debts. Loans, borrowings are better left for more favorable times. It is also very dangerous to make expensive and spontaneous purchases. In general, you need to exclude from your life any spontaneity, whether it is a change of job or investment. Places with large crowds of people is better to avoid. It is very important to take responsibility for their actions and not to shift it to others. Any difficulties are a path to personal growth, first of all. Overcoming them, a person gains experience and becomes wiser. That's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Put likes and participate in the discussions. More videos coming soon. See you soon.